Hey everyone, Slender here again. Like I said, gonna do a video on a couple, you know, couple bugs that either, they said they're looking into it, but they're still not on the known issues list, and it's causing people a lot of grief. And I don't know why there's not more videos or, discussion about it. I seen a couple posts here and there on the forums, but not enough to really make a big deal. So we got to make a big deal out of this because people are losing mats. And this is also a video just to let you guys know, don't craft right now because it is broken. You're probably not going to get refunded and you're going to lose out on a lot of materials and a lot of money. So just, I would stop all crafting if you're doing any kind of high tier crafting. If you're level 20 trying to make some leather boots, you know, fine. But if you're trying to make 570 bags, to sell in the market or roll some nice round shields that are 590 to 600 or anything like that, do not craft them right now. I'm not doing this to point out that AGS is whatever. I think they're a great company. I think this is a great game, but this issue has to be fixed. And for now, stop crafting, stop wasting your mats. Just hold on to everything until they actually have a fix for it, which will be a while because it's not even on the known issues list. And we're going to take a look right now. Whoops. Never mind that. Whoops. Never mind that. And let's try one more time. Here we go. Not novice, amateur. What can you do? What can you do? Nothing. So one of them, mutator orb crafting CD resets when it was ready to be made. So if you're making a mutated orb, thank you, Canuck, for pointing this out. So if you're crafting a mutated orb and you have either 72 hours or 1 week or whatever, um, once that timer is up and you're ready to craft another orb, it's actually resetting the timer again and you still cannot craft it. So I'm going to go ahead and read this really quick. So maybe he explained it better than I did. So describe the issue you are experiencing. So my cooldown was supposed to reset today for my mutation orb. However, now it shows a full CD like I crafted it, but I didn't craft one. So in a nutshell, the CDs, the cooldowns are resetting. Not meaning you're able to craft it again, but meaning when you craft something, it goes on cooldown, and after a week or whenever you're supposed to be able to do it again, it doesn't let you craft it, and that timer starts over again. Like just like he said, like you just made it and it's on cooldown again, but you didn't just make it. It's still on cooldown. And this is not just for mutated orbs. This is also for runic leather. So they did say 𝙏𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢 on top of it. This was 20 hours ago, so I'm pretty sure it's going to make it to the known issues list. 𝙏𝙤𝙢𝙢 seems to be on top of stuff, so you can count on it being at least added to the known issues list. Don't know when there's going to be a fix, but they said that there's going to be a fix soon. So kudos, 𝙏𝙤𝙢𝙢. Thank you for responding, and let's get that added to the known issues list ASAP as soon as possible. All right. Thank you, 𝙏𝙤𝙢𝙢. Number two, this is the big one. This has been going on for too long to at least be added to the known issues list. So what's going on is, I'll just make it simple. People are crafting stuff that should be coming out at 590 to 600 or 595 to 600, but it's not. It's rolling at anywhere from like 500 all the way to 600. So for example, you know how you can use, and thank you, Big Zach, for bringing this to our attention. So you know how this is something I do to make money. I'll make a bunch of 570 bags because you can use cheap materials like cinnabar, tolvium, all the legendary materials instead of asmodium, instead of runic leather. You can use the cheap stuff like blister weave, blah blah blah. And if you have all three trophies, you have the food, you have the town buff, you have the gear, you have the earrings. You can make 570 guaranteed, and you could sell these things for like anywhere from 3K to 10K if you get some good rolls, and it's a big profit. But this guy, and it's supposed to be guaranteed to be 570. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my video on how to craft these cheap bags and make good money, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, at your crafting screen, it shows 570 out of 570, meaning you're going to get 570, not higher, not lower. When you craft this, it's going to be 570. Well, dude got 545. Big letdown, big letdown, because it's 1500 for the Grand Rune of Holding from the faction vendor. And, it's Tolvium, Cinnabar, and all that stuff. Not the most expensive materials, but it's still a big waste, and a waste of 1,500 gold, because that bag is not going to sell for very much and you're going to lose money. So that's just one example, and there's several examples. Um, some legendary items have been downgraded to epic. I don't think that's what they're talking about, Zach. I think what they're talking about is, you have a, like they did before, you have this legendary ring with 3 perks, and you go to log in the next day and it's epic with 2 perks. I think that's what they're talking about. But yeah, so I guess there's been a couple videos, but it's still not on the known issues list, and I don't know why. Um, and there's a bunch of stuff like this, like uh, crafting a 595 to 600 piece. Instead of getting a 595 or 596, they're getting like 570 or 540 or whatever. Huge issue. People are spending a lot of materials, a lot of money on making these items, and they're just not working. So it seems like they're either not taking into consideration the town buff, or maybe the trophies aren't working. People have tried replacing trophies. Let me actually see. There might be a workaround. I reported no workaround or fix, but I think somebody did have a 𝙏𝙏𝙢𝙥 star. Why is it with Cinnabar? 595 to 600 works fine. I don't get it. Did Cinnabar accidentally get changed in coding to be negative? Okay, so I guess don't use Cinnabar. Use Tolvium instead, and maybe it works. So actually, I think he's onto something. It might just be with the materials. Some of them just aren't counting. So maybe try using Tolvium. I'll do some testing today and see what's causing the issue. Maybe we can pin it down and at least help narrow it down for the devs to fix. You know what I mean? So if any of you guys have some workarounds, let me know in the comments, and we'll get it over to the devs so that they can fix this a little bit easier. Because if we can narrow down exactly what the problem is, we will get it fixed sooner. They will get it fixed sooner, and we'll be a lot happier, a lot quicker. So let's go. See what you guys can come up with, all right? And 𝙏𝙚𝙢𝙚 did say 4 days ago that, they're aware of it. A fix is coming soon. You know, Thanks again, 𝙏𝙚𝙢𝙚, but it's still not on the known issues list. So I don't know if they're even updating that. Maybe they're not. Maybe they stopped updating it. But can we maybe get a known issues list update and let me know, so I could put out a video letting everyone know, hey, they're on it, they're working on it? Because so far, even though you're aware of it, 𝙏𝙚𝙢𝙚, maybe they're not aware of it. Or maybe they're just not updating the list. Who knows? So let us know, okay? Big issue. If you skip through the entire video and just want to see my ending for some strange reason, stop crafting high-end gear. There's a big problem. You're probably not going to get your stuff back, rather. Sorry. And yeah, hold on to your mats until they actually come out with the fix. My name's Slender. Thanks for watching. If you guys want updates like this and big events coming up, updates on fixes, whatever, hit that bell notification and stay tuned. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.